Hi, I'm Mark Green with the Oklahoman in Washington. South Carolina Governor Mark Sanford's stunning confession of marital infidelity is the latest chapter in one of the longest-running storylines in American politics. A powerful man laid low by unfaithfulness. Sanford, one of a number of Republicans thought to be presidential timber, isn't anymore. Those ambitions burned up in an affair with an Argentine mistress. There must be something in the water supped by Republicans lately. Just a week ago, Nevada Senator John Ensign, one of the GOP's top leaders, and another guy some thought might make a presidential run, also admitted an affair. He's got company now. This kind of thing hits Republicans hard, though marital infidelity really is a bipartisan affair. People my age and older can remember powerful Democratic Congressman Wilbur Mills and Fannie Fox, the Tidal Basin bombshell, because the Tidal Basin is where Mills's car ended up during one of their late-night frolics. There also was Wayne Hayes, another top Democrat, and Elizabeth Ray, the secretary, who couldn't actually type very well. Gary Hart and Donna Rice, Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky, John Edwards, John Kennedy, the list goes on. Republicans certainly have had their sexual slip-ups too. Yet their fall is harder because conservatives tend to talk more about family values, traditional marriage, and those kinds of issues. So, when Mark Sanford admits he was in Buenos Aires recently instead of hiking the Appalachian Trail, or Louisiana Senator David Vitter admits he was a customer of the D.C. Madam, Republicans are wide open to being called hypocrites. A couple of points. Humanity knows no party boundaries, no ideological litmus test. People are flawed, some spectacularly. That shouldn't disqualify leaders from pointing the rest of us toward important moral values, like truthfulness, trustworthiness, sound judgment, and yes, marital fidelity. These still matter. Maybe the lesson of Sanford and Ensign to Republicans who are still trying to get their bearings nationally is to learn and practice humility. Stand up for values, but be very careful about reaching judgments and vilifying others who appear to come up short. Pay attention to tone and be compassionate. On a practical level, Sanford's fall opens up the Republican field for 2012 a little bit more. His South Carolina is a key state in the GOP primary lineup, one that all but settled the 2000 nomination for George W. Bush and played a similar role for John McCain in 2008. In 2012, South Carolina won't have a favorite son in the race. Finally, there's Mark Sanford, the man. He seemed sincerely sorry. Yet setting aside the governor's pained, poetic musings about his heart's yearnings, at some point adult people in authority positions have to control their feelings and do what's right, by the public that hired them and by their families. Want to feel sorry for someone in the Sanford case? Feel sorry for Jenny Sanford, the governor's smart wife, whose chief concern is the welfare of her sons, something her husband surely lost sight of, devastating his family and wrecking a promising career.